Welcome to another edition of Physique Formula Podcast. If you guys are new here, this is a 5-minute research review where I break down the latest research, how you guys can help get more longevity, better performance, all the good stuff out of that. PhysiqueFormulaSupplements.com is my line of artificial sweetener-free, non-GMO, non-seed oil products. We have BCAAs with added taurine, citrulline, glutamine, betaine, grass-fed whey, artificial sweetener-free pre-workouts, omega-3s, all the goods there. Use code PFPodcast20 at checkout, save 20% in your first order. Instagram at Official Physique Formula and Twitter Physique Formula. So guys, like and subscribe to the podcast. But today we're going to talk about 3 ways to build muscle faster in the next 3 months without gaining fat. So if you're interested in building muscle and with good reason, you don't want to gain fat. Your clothes are going to fit better. Your partner finds you increasingly attracted to you more. You have more self-confidence. Not to mention all the wonderful longevity and health aspects of possessing a lean physique. To be very clear, building a lean and muscular physique without drugs takes years of persistence in the gym and in the kitchen. I'm not trying to undercut this or waste your time with an article filled with hyperbole. Instead, I've always operated with the notion that you should focus with the intent on 3 months period of time in order to get the most out of your training and nutrition. Here are 3 things that you can start doing right now to build muscle as fast as possible without gaining fat regardless of how you train. Bulking and cutting. I understand that this is not a revolutionary idea. To be clear, I'm not advising you to perform an all-out bulk where you expect to gain as much body fat as possible and then starve yourself to lose it. That's counterintuitive to the point of this article and podcast. Fat accumulation is very difficult on the body, and recent research shows that it's not necessarily to gain fat or to be in a caloric surplus in order to build muscle. Research suggests that a sweet spot of caloric surplus may exist for gaining muscle without just increasing calories. So people just increase calories, and that's how fat gain happens. Mini bulks and cut throughout the week is the answer. While not textbook and in no specific order, you should eat more the days that you're training, the days that you're not. The days that you're training bigger muscle groups, you should eat more in those days than the days you're training smaller muscle groups. You can pair higher calorie days with the days that you weight train and lower calorie days the days that you're active outside the gym. By reducing calories for 2 or 3 days per week and not eating the same calories across the board, you prevent that feeling of being bloated, of always having to eat. This stuff matters in controlling caloric excess and limiting the dietary distress from eating big. You want to total this up after 7 days. If you're in a caloric surplus on average over 7 days, you're going to gain muscle. Smart cardio. We can all agree that high-intensity cardio is generally better for fat loss. Unfortunately, frequent high-intensity sessions can lead to burnout and cause fatigue. You want to retain as much muscle as possible. This is where you can walk for 20 to 30 minutes post-workout. You can perform mid-intensity cardio where you do ruck with a weighted backpack, walking up a hill, something to moderately stress your body without burning muscle. Basic supplements. Supplements do play an important role in gaining muscle, but the basic ones are often ignored. Creatine. You should be using creatine monohydrate. More and more data is supporting a 10-gram dose of creatine for increasing and gaining muscle tissue. Don't overthink it. Just put some creatine monohydrate in your post-workout shake. Post-workout protein, research shows that the body can effectively handle upwards of 100 grams of protein from a mixed source in one sitting. That's not to say that you can do 100 grams 5 times a day. This is more when you've gone a period of time without it, but the easiest way to achieve your goals is a mix of fast-absorbing whey with a blend of casein protein. The casein protein is going to take slightly longer to absorb, thus continually providing your body with a steady stream of amino acids for recovering muscle tissue. Consequently, you can have a whey protein shake with a whole food meal like chicken, fish, or beef, where the amino acids from the whole food will be broken down a little bit slower. You also have higher satiety from a higher protein dose. Fish oil. When you have protein, have your fish oil. Research has shown that the higher omega-3 intake leads to higher mTOR activation as well as accessory muscle growth pathways. Fish oil has been shown to enhance the muscle sensitivity to amino acids, which is why the pairing works. Branched chain amino acids. If you truly want to gain muscle without fat, then branched chain amino acids can help. BCAAs are effective when you use them properly. Combining branched chain amino acids with complete protein such as whey protein or a chicken breast increases the muscle protein synthesis from the meal by having more leucine available for muscle growth. So while it's entirely possible, you absolutely can gain muscle in the next few months without gaining fat. You just have to stick to the basics and do them savagely well. Guys, PhysiqueFormulaSupplements.com. Like and rate the podcast. absolutely helps for us trying to grow here. So thank you so much for listening.